My wife thinks I still have my job. I've been parking at the library every morning since March, and our son found out first. I got laid off on a Tuesday. My son Marcus was 12. I told my wife Dana that the company was restructuring my role, which was a lie built to sound like it wasn't one. Every morning I put on my dress shirt, kissed her at 7 a.m., and drove to the public library 3 blocks from my old office. I applied for jobs on my phone in the parking lot until it was time to come home. For 4 months, nobody knew. Then one Thursday, Marcus came downstairs before school and looked at me strange. "Dad, why does the library have your car in a photo?" My blood went cold. "What photo?" "The town Facebook page. They posted about the parking lot getting repaved. Your car's in it." I recognized the dent. I laughed too fast. I stopped to return a book. At 9 a.m. on a Wednesday, he didn't blink. "You do that a lot, Marcus? Eat your breakfast." He didn't push it. But that afternoon, Dana asked me something at dinner that made my stomach drop. "How was the office today?" "Busy," I said. "Same as always." Marcus stared at his plate and said nothing. Over the next week, he got strange. He kept asking about my schedule. "What time do you leave, Dad? Which way do you drive?" I told him to stop worrying about grown-up stuff. Then he started asking Mom the same things. I caught him one night at the kitchen table with a notebook, writing something, and when I walked in, he closed it fast. "What are you working on?" "Homework," he said. It wasn't homework. I saw the cover. It said nothing on it. The next morning, I drove to the library like always and parked in my usual spot. And 3 cars down was a silver sedan I recognized. Dana's car. I sat frozen. She worked across town. There was no reason on earth for her car to be here at 8:15 in the morning. I told myself it was a coincidence. Somebody with the same car. I got out to look closer, and there was the parking sticker from Marcus's school on the back window. It was hers. I called her cell. Through the windshield. 3 cars down. I watched her purse light up on the passenger seat. She didn't answer. It went to voicemail. She wasn't in the car. I walked into the library. My heart was pounding, and I found her at a table in the back corner, laptop open, still wearing her work badge on a lanyard, typing into a job application site. She looked up and saw me. Her face did something I'll never forget. Not surprise. Recognition. "How long?" she whispered. "How long what? How long have you been coming here?" I couldn't speak. "March," she said before I could answer. "You've been coming since March." "I know because I've been coming since April." I sat down slowly. "You got laid off in April." Her voice cracked. "I didn't want to scare you. You'd just gotten your promotion, and I thought I could fix it before you ever noticed." She stopped. "Wait, your promotion? You never got promoted, did you?" "No," I said. "There was no promotion. There was no restructuring. I've been unemployed since March." We just stared at each other. 2 people in dress clothes in a library at 8 in the morning, each pretending to the other that we still had somewhere to be. Both of us leaving the house every day in costume. Both of us coming home and asking how the office was. Then it hit me. "How did you even know to come to this library?" She frowned. "Marcus, he told me it was the quietest one, good for concentrating. He set me up at this exact table. He even walked me in the first day to make sure I liked it." My throat closed. Marcus, 12 years old. He'd found my car in that Facebook photo. He'd known for weeks. He'd stood in the kitchen asking me which way I drove, then asked his mother the same questions, filling that blank notebook. He hadn't been worried about grown-up stuff. He'd been mapping us. And instead of telling either of us, he'd taken the one library he knew his father sat in every morning and quietly delivered his mother to it. He'd put us in the same room and let us find each other. That night, we sat him down. Before we could get a word out, he pulled a folded paper from his backpack and slid it across the table. A printed spreadsheet. 2 columns. One said Mom. One said Dad. Every bill for the house, split down the middle, with the date each of us had quietly paid it and neither of us had mentioned. "I didn't want you guys to be scared by yourselves," he said, "so I kept track. You've both been paying for everything this whole time. You just didn't know the other one was doing it too." Dana put her hand over her mouth. "I figured if you found out about each other," Marcus said, "you'd finally stop lying in the house, and then it'd only be half as heavy for everybody."